Inspector Gadget! Of the 47 victims and trash bags the Miami Coast Guard recovered at the Bay Harbor Butcher's dump site, the only thing most of them had in common was a complete lack of non-organic evidence. Save for a few rocks to weigh the bags down, almost none of the butcher's victims were sent to their watery grave with any kind of clothing, tools, murder weapons, or personal items of any kind. All save for one trash bag in particular, which, upon further examination, contained one arm that was biomechanically attached to a robotic claw. Being the only inorganic piece of evidence to work on, it is not long at all before the robotic hand is identified as belonging to none other than billionaire, global terrorist, and known murderer of at least one scientist, Dr. Claw, missing ringleader of the malevolent agency of destruction, or as it is also more simply known, MAD, M-A-D. This news comes as quite a shock to one Inspector Gadget, Metro City's $6 million cyborg project, whose design and sole life purpose has been to dismantle the MAD and bring Dr. Claw to justice. When Chief Quimby briefs Gadget of the news, Gadget's jaw literally falls off his face, and he doesn't have to be told twice to take the Gadget-mobile as well as his trusty niece Penny and her loyal companion Brain all the way to Miami to confirm Miami Metro's findings. Before the Gadget crew actually arrive in Miami, however, we have to take a moment to talk about, as unsexy as it sounds, well, police jurisdiction. Yes, I know this is a Dexter versus video, and the last thing you probably want to hear right now is legal questions over cross-state investigative authority, but truth be told, this is actually kind of an important question, because I've got to be honest here, I don't think Inspector Gadget is actually a real cop. That sounds insane, I know, but in doing the research on the original cartoon for this video in particular, I discovered the absence of certain things from the original run of the Inspector Gadget show that left me with some somewhat concerning questions in regards to Gadget's status as not only a police officer, but, well, honestly, even as a real human being. Did you know that Inspector Gadget never had an origin episode? The pilot episode of the series starts out with Gadget, Penny, and Brain foiling a mad plot to ruin the Olympics. They just kind of throw you into the world and its characters with no explanation of how they got there, and it never changed. In the entire show's 86-episode run, Inspector Gadget's life prior to his current cyborg existence isn't mentioned even once. And not only that, in all those episodes, Gadget never once actually cooperates with a real police officer. Yeah, that sounds kind of insane in retrospect, but in all the crimes Gadget has traveled around the world to stop, Gadget never collaborated with detectives, he never interviewed a witness inside a police station, he was never seen investigating an active crime